Hello, Chris here, aka Kermie. Looks like I came back quick to do a reading with Kermie. Um, yeah, I'm gonna read out of Don't Sweat the Small Stuff. It's all small stuff like I have been doing. And I will continue until the book's finished. So we got a lot of ways to go. So we got a lot of material, which is awesome. Um, this chapter is called Create Patience Practice Periods, which I think is, medicine for everybody. So let's continue. Alright, here we go. Patience is a quality of heart that can be greatly enhanced with deliberate practice. An effective way that I have found to deepen my own patience is to create actual practice periods. Periods of time that I set up in my mind to practice the art of patience. Life itself becomes a classroom and the curriculum is patience. Well, we have probably all done that quite a bit, but it's still learning progress. Carry on. You can start with as little as 5 minutes and build up your capacity for patience over time. Start by saying to yourself, okay, for the next 5 minutes, I won't allow myself to be bothered by anything. I'll be patient. What you'll discover is truly amazing. Your intention to be patient, especially if you know it's only for a short while, immediately strengthens your capacity for patience. Patience is one of those special qualities where success feeds on itself. Once you reach little milestones, 5 minutes of successful patience, you'll begin to see that you do indeed have the capacity to be patient, even for longer periods of time. Over time, you may even become a patient person. Woo! Yes. Always work in progress. Since I have young children at home, which I don't, but this guy who wrote the book does. For example, alright, let me start over. Since I have young children at home, I have many possibilities to practice the art of patience. Sounds like it, bud. For example, on a day when both girls are firing questions at me as I'm trying to make important phone calls, I'll say to myself, now is a great time to be patient. For the next half hour, I'm going to be patient as possible. See, I've worked hard. I'm up to 30 minutes. All kidding aside, it really works, and it has worked in our family. As I keep my cool and don't allow myself to be annoyed and upset, I can calmly yet firmly direct my children's behavior for more effectively than when I get crazy. The simple act of gearing my mind toward patience allows me to remain in present moment far more than I would if I were upset thinking about all the times this has happened before and feeling like a martyr. What's more, my patient feelings are often contagious, and that it does work out that way. They rub off on the kids, who then decide on their own that it's no fun to bother Dad. Being patient allows me to keep my perspective. I can remember, even in the midst of a difficult situation, that what's before me, my present challenge isn't life or death, but simply a minor obstacle that must be dealt with. Without patience, the same scenario can become a major emergency complete with yelling, frustration, hurt feeling, and high blood pressure. Ooh, yes. It's really not worth all that. Whether you're needing to deal with children, your boss, or a difficult person or situation, if you don't want to sweat the small stuff, improving your patience level is a great way to start. Oh my, yes it is. And it's an everyday practice, for me at least. When I was reading that chapter, I was having a memory back from last summer with my ex-girlfriend Natasha. Me and her and my sister and a couple friends went hiking and attempted to go swimming that day, and this is my way to make amends too, by making these videos and sharing. I remember we were walking through the creek almost waist level, and Natasha's sandals broke, and this is ridiculous part of my part, and then she left her purse somewhere like 10 minutes behind us, so I had to go back and retract it and find it, and everybody was running ahead. So me, not practicing patience in that moment, I screamed from the top of my lungs in her face, where freaking I'm sure the whole wilderness and everybody in the neighborhood could have heard me. So, yes, I still practice patience daily. And for Natasha, I'd like to say I'm sorry for all that. And I'm just grateful to my decision of leaving you that we are still friends and you're still in my life. I still have love for you. Just, I guess my mind was toxic about it, and I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that I'm not going to get into on this edition of Reading with Kermie, but I like to say patience is a good practice. With 5-minute intervals. Remember that. All you need to start with. Maybe 2. I see a lot of impatient people out in the world that need to practice. So I'm going to try to make it to the store before the rain starts again. Wish me luck, everybody, and good afternoon. Love you all.